and welcome to Zack's Cruwu.
Cruwu.
We didn't rehearse this at all.
We really didn't.
One of these days, Johnny will get in on it.
One day you will join.
He will join the Cruwu call to.
Enjoy the Cruwu.
I'm part of the Cruwu culture.
Join the call to.
Whoop whoop.
Okay. Now that we're all insane.
Oh, by the way,
That
Johnny,
just occurred.
they sang the Uwu song again.
They did.
But I feel like you can make any song a new song if you just...
You know Randy was streaming.
Oh, hey, Rennie was streaming.
Guys, Randy was streaming.
What?
I'm gonna check this out.
You don't say so.
Oh, wow, that's like crazy, bro.
Wow, I better go watch that. I gotta go catch
I know,
that.
right? That's so cool. All
Oh
right,
my god. Okay.
so,
See?
whoa, that's no way. That's
Put
amazing.
that away.
How is he talking?
Stop. Don't
Dude, is
give
he
me my
talking?
own voice.
Dude, that's amazing. Keep talking about it. Are you talking? Are you talking to me? Are you talking? You talking? You talking? You talking and talking? All right.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
So, let's...
welcome to episode 5, where we are going to talk about some great animes.
Welcome.
Great
And
animes.
Super Hxeros.
Exactly. Quote, great
Hey, no one
anime.
says it's a great anime.
You
None
have.
of
You
us...
have said it many a time.
No, I said I'm enjoying the anime a lot.
Sure. That's what they all say. Anyway, welcome to the channel. So what is your opinion on
Okay, we gotta talk
Oh,
about the
hold on,
fact...
we got a message.
Johnny, take off your shirt.
Quad chromatic? I'm sorry. No. I'm very sorry.
Dang it, Quad!
Okay, so we gotta talk about the fact that we now have a new member of the harem in the show.
We do. We
We
do
have a new member.
We have Miss Doggo Lady Child.
She's supposed to be, she's like a half bug, half doggo, but that doesn't matter because she's a shapeshifter. She can just be whoever she wants.
She literally can be whatever body type you want.
No, I'm good. I'm hoping she leaves my girl alone.
Not gonna happen.
The only thing-
You know what she's gonna do? She's gonna take your girl
I only want her to turn.
and she's gonna be like, "Hey, this is what you look like."
The only
with
thing I want
boobs."
her to the only thing I want her to turn into concerning my girl is
Nice.
is a tentacle monster, but like a wholesome tentacle monster. Like
Wholesome tentacle monster. You mean a thing that doesn't exist? So unicorn.
I see you're only interested in the incredibly rare.
Incredibly rare. Tentacle.
No,
monster.
but apparently, I mean, she's got more character development than half the cast.
That's actually true. Like she has a backstory.
The dog? There's
No,
two
yeah.
No,
there's
then-
two
Like
characters.
of how
she's
she's
not a
like
dog.
She's not.
There's like
She
3
just has
characters with
weird morphs.
backstory. 4 if you count the guy being
Yeah,
involved in
she's
the
got
girls.
like
The
she's-
boring girl, the main girl.
The main girl whose
My
backstory
characters,
is the guy.
the Fang, has
Yeah.
backstory. And the freaking dog girl. Or was dog
Sort
girl.
of,
no,
sort of backstory with dog, like his dog girl.
Yes,
yeah.
the only dog. girl.
Her story is, yeah. I consider the new character almost a dog,
Okay.
but
No. I meant the dog
Even
girl
though
is
she's
the
more
new
fox.
character.
So
The new
Beast
girl.
yeah, I'll call her
Beast Girl.
Fox.
Okay,
she's a fox.
Okay,
She
Fox.
has she's a mix.
Oh
Of,
no, we now have Shelby's gonna
She
like,
has
what
a-
Fox
That's
girl?
Shelby's girl.
Okay, she has a mix of different
Thank you,
animals. So
Lev.
just call her the
That is
Beast
not your
girl.
girl.
She's a mix of different animals. Yes.
Yes.
That's the whole point. She has like bug,
Yeah.
antennae and
Well, the thing is that she can transform because of her
shapeshifter.
abilities.
Shifter
yeah.
girl. Call her shifter.
Shifter.
Yeah.
I'm calling her Fox because she
Calling
has
it now,
fox tail. She had a fox tail, so.
Roomba, also shapeshifter. He's just really deep in there. He's like a sleeper agent.
I mean, if Runba's a shapeshifter, then I gotta get in contact with Runba because he knows where it's at.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I mean, it's kind of like Ranma, where like the dude.
He just doused the dog in water and just, it's a guy now.
Yeah, well, yeah, but no, I was more saying like the pig. I can't remember not actors, but the character's name. But he turns
Bunker.
into a little like baby pig, and the main character,
Porky.
one of the main characters, she thinks she took him in as like a pet. So like he's super into her, but he can't ever say that he is that pig.
I know what you're talking
So
about.
Ranma like constantly is trying to kill him because he's like his main enemy.
That
Like-
can't go right at all.
Never watched the series, but I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Okay, but we gotta talk about our new member here. So is she
Johnny's
technically...
new member's a second penis.
Okay, so is she technically a lolly? Is she like
I don't
Well, no,
think
she has
so.
boobs now, so no.
I really don't think so. I think
she's like a shape. Well, she's the old. I feel like she's the oldest because like
she is the oldest. She's the firstborn of the queen, which honestly,
right, which
I
probably
think,
makes her older than almost all of our cast.
well, all the cast plus all older than all the creatures, because I think all those creatures were born from the queen. She's just the firstborn.
Right. At least
Possibly.
at least if we're
Because they
assuming,
called her princess, but they
if
don't
we're
call
ass-
everyone else princess.
if we're assuming they work
Which
how
is
bugs
firstborn.
work, which is
Yeah, exactly. That's
yeah.
what I was thinking.
Which, anyway, point being though, she looks young as fuck, but she's old as fuck, which makes her a lolly.
Makes her a
That's
trap.
not how that works.
Yes. That makes her a
Lollies can be 7 too, Johnny.
I'm not saying they can't be. I'm saying that it's an aspect of lollyhood to look younger than you are.
Yes, that is true. Yeah, that is very true. But
And
it's
whether
okay.
or not you're 7,000 or 17 and you look 6, 7,000
right.
looks...
Right. I mean, there's not really much that happened. We learned that your character's useless. She can make someone.
Absolutely.
Whoa!
She can
Okay,
make
bro!
someone-
Okay,
she can
so
make
she-
someone. She can push someone over who's running away
Okay,
from
so
her.
she's a not... Okay.
She's useless, but she's got the hoo-ah. Johnny brain.
No, okay, bro.
She got the.
No, it's... Okay, you realize it's the aesthetic, right? It's...
I don't know what women, huh? I made my girlfriend have Mexican
huh?
chives, and I don't get it.
Women, huh? I tried to get my girl on a date, and it turns out she wasn't interested. Mainly because she's made out of mashed potatoes and chives, to match the.
I mean, okay, guys.
You also made Quad very sad. Just hope you know.
I'm sorry, Quad. You asked the wrong things.
I'll take off.
Try again.
Quad,
Actually, no, don't try
Quad,
again.
ask me.
Please
I'll
don't
take off
try
my shirt.
again,
I'll take off
ever
my
again.
shirt right now.
No, but
Just
like,
joking, I
come
won't.
on. My girl's just as two-dimensional as half the other girls in the cast.
Right.
It's just I enjoy my girl.
I get you. So we learned that. We learned my character is the AoE. I knew it. I knew that was gonna come. But why doesn't Quad ask Colton? Huh?
I mean, we learned your character is OP as hell.
Our
because
character,
of
yeah,
this.
my character's just like, I'm gonna fly around and I'm gonna destroy every AoE. Like I'm
Is
just
she
gonna.
OP?
Well, she
'Cause
can
she
AoE.
took out the small bugs.
Well, she can AoE though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
she
so
can
can
take
mine,
out.
apparently, because she kicked 2 bugs.
She
to
can
Although
take
death.
actually,
them, yeah.
funny thing
She
is,
takes-
I should
okay,
do those
okay,
flips.
so main girl, the Hoshino, I think is her name.
Yeah.
Like she's okay. So you know how like
She's the
like-
most powerful.
okay, so
obviously,
you know like main character syndrome in most anime where like they're powerful but they can, like they're the most powerful in the whole
The
universe.
most inconsistently powerful.
But they can't control it.
Mhm.
Like she's that character. Like our main character is actually like not the most powerful of them all.
He's the most. He's definitely not, but he's definitely the most controlled.
He's the most reliable.
Yeah.
She's like world-ending powerful, but she's like the least
super
consistent.
consistent.
Yeah,
Mhm.
which
And the Mo was just like, I just need to be aroused.
also actually funny you should mention that. It feels like they're blurring the line a little bit. It feels like
They
I think
are,
they're
like,
blurring-
they're
with
blurring the-
shyness and
yeah,
like
the
and
embarrassment
and, yeah.
and they're kind of embarrassment and arousal. They're kind of like
Well, actually,
going back to the
I
main
can
character
say
syndrome.
though, like with a shy girl, if you embarrass them,
They're
it
not
turns
a
them on. It turns them on more. I learned this because like
that sounds kind of
it's true. Like I legitimately, so I'm currently talking to like random people on Tinder, and like a lot of them that are into me are shy people,
okay.
which is kind of weird.
All right.
But legitimately, if I just like say some weird, slightly, not even sexual, like just something
Like forward?
slightly forward, yeah, they get all shy and flustered, and they're like, now I'm more like they literally get turned on by it, and you're like, this is weird.
Yeah.
It sounds too easy at that
But-
point.
Going back to the whole like the main
What
character
is
is the most
this, man?
consistent. I think Momo is also like the most consistent fangirl. Because she's like the only person who's consistently been able to use her powers.
This is
She
true.
does have, yeah.
Okay. So, okay.
Because she's also
so-
like, I know how to control my powers. I know what turns me on.
you know why? Because she's
I
the-
don't care.
Because she's the
That's
one
true.
that's into.
She's most
porn.
confident.
You know
about
Yeah.
it, yeah.
You know why? Because her kink is porn.
Yeah, so is mine. Mine is, she's her thing's just drawing it, but she's into
Actually,
it.
that's a good point. You're like your girl and Colton's girl are
No.
basically like
Yeah.
symbiotic relationship. Like she just draws it and then feeds her.
The difference
then,
is,
like,
And then
Ben's
she gets
character's,
turned
like-
on and then starts masturbating, so she tries it again.
Ben's character's just like not confident in her powers. Was the thing. That was her thing. Was like, I can do these wings, but I'm not confident with them yet.
she's also not confident. She's also just super embarrassed about like people knowing she's a doujin author.
Right.
Like, just for some reason, because like all of them are like superheroes based upon their horniness, and she's still embarrassed about the fact that she's an erotic doujin author. Like, weird, but
I get that though. I
no,
understand.
but yeah, like you guys as girls' powers are actually pretty like symbiotic in that way. I feel like okay, here's the thing. Awkward thing about it is, I get it. My
Yeah,
girl's
I don't want to get Twitch banned though. That's
I get
the
it
problem.
that my girl is not very powerful in terms of lethality.
You say this.
She doesn't kill her.
It's like take off your underwear. What?
True.
Okay, I get what you're saying. When my girl doesn't really kill
They want their
people,
Hxeros called.
all she does is like sonic attacks, and they just knock people over, and they're not lethal. And I get that. And I'm hoping they develop that more. But
Or less, cause no.
I mean, they probably won't. But also, I mean, okay. As we go on in the show, we're probably gonna meet more aliens that are not bad.
Well, yeah.
Because we're only on episode 4 or 5, and like we've already met
Of 6.
what? No,
You don't know that.
okay. We're
Hope not.
We are not even halfway through this anime, and we've already met one alien that's good.
True, but she's like the only one that.
She's also like the exiled
pretty
alien. 'cause
much
She's not.
saying that she's like, I am not one
Also,
of them.
technically, this wave is technically gone. Like the ship and like all the aliens inside of it are now gone, and
Well,
there's like a new wave
I mean,
that's
at the
coming.
No,
very
it's just a
end, no,
pod.
at the very end, that was just a hive kind of deal. Like it was, she was pretty much saying like at the very end, she literally says, "Yeah, you may have taken out this hive, but until you take out the queen, you ain't gonna win."
Well, yeah, but I mean, like so far, all of the aliens that we've been worrying about, like
We're from there.
we're
yeah.
from there. So like
Yeah.
the first wave is gone, and then the next
Were
wave
they
is
all
coming.
though?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
were.
they were. Yeah.
Because I know like the roach person was. But that's
when
really.
they started,
No,
they were all from that one hive kind of deal because I kept.
Were they?
That's where they were always having meetings before they
Oh,
went,
okay.
went out.
And then
Maybe
but
not
now
like the very, very first, like when they were 3 years old, kind
but
of
now
deal.
that but and like now that's gone because
Mhm.
Hashina just blew it out of the
Water
ground.
out of the
out of the
spaceship.
out of the ground.
of
She
the-
just punched a hole
the-
in the wall.
She literally
in
just
the
punched a
ground.
hole in the wall. It's very structural integrity of that place was terrible.
Yeah,
There was
and
a
then
hole in the ground.
And then she just started caving
Yeah,
in.
everything, including like the room, specifically the room that the one girl was in, just started crashing.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it just happened to be her room. Don't know why.
Also, like the one thing. Also, that rescue must have been something because one thing led to another, and
I know that was very quick.
that was a very quick one thing led to another type deal, and I was like,
And she's like, "I know you're into this."
I was like, I missed everything good about that scene.
right?
They knew you were watching. Like, no, you don't get to watch.
Hello, other person.
Hello, other
That's
viewer.
okay. Hey, welcome. No, but like,
Hello, viewers not
I
also
mean, I
on
get it.
podcast.
Like, also, no, what I was saying was my girl's powers are kind of underwhelming. And
Kind of.
I get it, and I accept
Powers,
that.
personality, body
Okay,
type.
all the personalities are underwhelming because there's no character development.
No, Momo's not under her personality. In fact, I think she's the only character with a personality.
You're not wrong.
That's not just a stereotypical archetype.
Okay, I don't want to get
Yeah.
into. Okay, well,
Well, to be fair, she is just horny character.
yes, like okay.
Horny female. That's its
I don't
want to
get into the characters too deep because in the end
Right.
we're all just terrible characters with our girls. But I mean, this is a terrible show too, so I don't want to be like
Let's get in depth, guys.
right. I don't want to start a character study of a show that we all agree is terrible because
But it's that. It's literally just fan service. It's literally 90%
which
of
is
the show.
enjoyable. It's definitely enjoyable. If y'all don't think it's enjoyable, then
Man, to think it only took us one season to find our Sky Wizards Academy.
Well, okay,
Okay,
it's not
no,
that bad.
we actually do enjoy Sky Wizard. We do enjoy this show.
Yeah.
I did not enjoy Sky Wizards.
Sky Wizards is not that bad.
I know.
Or not the wow, Hxeros is not that bad.
Oh yeah, it's just there's not much substance to Hxeros.
yeah.
well, I mean,
Sky
also,
Wizards just actively I
don't think
hate
it's
it. I hate
trying
all
to
the
have any
characters.
substance either.
No, it's
It's
not.
not really. It's just kind of.
It knows what it
It's
is.
pretty
Yeah,
much
it's
monster of the
self-
day kind of deal
Yeah, it's
situation,
self-aware.
and it's like
Like they're not trying to
and
do any big grand.
somehow
plot.
every monster of the day is kind of just Team Rocket. Like they're not hard. They're just kind of,
up again.
they're just like, I'm here. Let's destroy them. Okay, never mind. The heroes are here. We can't do anything. We can't even touch them half the time. Except
Which,
we want to
you
do a
know,
tentacle porn thing, then we can't touch them.
That's right. But
Man,
no,
that plot
but,
arc
like,
is really
Okay,
inconsistent.
in the end though, the show knows that it's like it's not taking itself too seriously because it's all about fan service. Because you're correct, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Because not every show has to be a masterpiece.
Right. I mean, they did talk about how the one girl literally was like, "Oh, by the way, my weakness is this watch," like,
Oh yeah, that was.
which is
weird.
not true because she took it off and then still had the power. So I don't.
No, the guy took it
Yeah.
off.
No, she took it off.
No,
No, the guy took it
No,
off.
they took it off her.
Yeah.
The aliens took it off her after he took after he,
Mm-hmm.
and then but she still had the power. I mean that makes no, it doesn't.
No,
That
because
makes
that's how
sense. No,
they
it doesn't,
that's how they
Jonny. No.
released their power.
What is this tomfuckery?
She's transcended the watch's power.
I mean,
I'm just upset they never
She's
put on
so powerful,
superhero
she's
suits.
got-
Why bring those up ever if they're not going to
They're in-
use
I know,
them?
they're
Dude,
in
they're
the
gonna be the
fr-
fun- dude.
Yeah.
dude,
Who designed those to not use them?
dude, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Like I said, there's gonna be a like
The final
okay,
episode.
The show's not
Right.
okay. The show's not taking itself too seriously so far, but they're still gonna have like the semblances of a plot. They're gonna have the final boss and final wave show because we're at a midpoint lull. I think we're not gonna get another wave until the end.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna be
No.
like midpoint.
It's gonna
maybe,
be like
maybe a training arc.
Here's some more character development, and here's us how we learned how to use our powers and kind of
Right,
deal. Yeah.
and then episode
And then it's gonna be
9
like,
rolls
Let's
around.
find the queen.
And then episode 8 or 9 rolls around, and then the queen's gonna show up with I don't know a massive army or whatever, and then it's all gonna
Yeah.
matter by just fighting
All
the
I know
queen.
is
and
they now got their bard, so they can get that henspiration,
the bard.
bardic
The
henspiration.
hard part.
Oh
of
yeah,
our
right.
inspiration.
She
yeah,
has
she's
powers.
the bard.
She has powers
She
too.
is literally her powers
She's
are
like,
literally to make you more erotic.
Then you already are.
I make you horny. Sniff, sniff.
Sniff,
Horn,
sniff.
horn.
Ooh, yes.
Oh my God.
Keep talking. Yeah. So
and that's basically
that's
all
pretty
it
much
was.
all that happened.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you just she can change into body forms that she wants, and she can make
Yeah,
you
we
more.
got a
She
new
can turn you
member
more erotic
and-
by magic.
The two-
Pheromones.
Pheromones.
I mean,
yeah,
the-
right. Sorry.
It's not magic. It's pheromones. It's
I mean,
science. Science.
the two biggest
Ben.
things that
Right,
happen:
right.
new member and the end of the arc, basically, because the villains of this arc are over. That's it.
Yeah.
New member of the harem, end of the arc. That's it.
Yep. But Deca-Dence, on the other hand,
Deca-Dence.
actually did a decent. Actually, ended up having a decent amount.
Yeah.
You know.
Now I'm just
that
more
hap-
more
Okay.
confused.
Yeah, there's a lot of questions, and by
Actually, no. Going back. So I was gonna say like, oh, we don't know if the humans. I just remembered if the androids are definitely convinced this is a game.
the androids.
The androids.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're absolutely.
The whole like human androids. Like the androids are convinced it's a game, meaning they're not gonna win the final battle. But the humans are convinced this is the final battle that will kill off all the Gordol. Are they called?
The Gadol.
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 Which is
But-
like now I don't know if this is actually just a game or not, or if the androids are just really good at controlling the lesser androids, like the mainframe androids.
I mean, okay. In the end, though, I don't. Okay, I'm genuinely confused.
I'm
about
writing
that.
down the time, so I'm not looking for it for an hour.
Oh,
I'm genuinely confused about that at this point because now I'm also kind of worried because early on, like during the episode, I think, like when we were going over our theories and stuff, like I made a joke and I was like, "What if it's just bad writing?" Because there appears to be a lot of complex stuff going on right now.
yeah.
And it could just, and we're like, oh man, this is actually a really deep show. But in the end, it might just be like really bad writing, and they're not, and they're not gonna tie any of this together.
I don't think
They're
it
not gonna-
is bad, right? I think it's because every week we're coming up with like new theories and like retooling them as we're
we have to
watching.
rebuild it, yeah.
Like if we marathon this is like, okay, this makes sense. This is leading.
Right.
Okay, so it is a virtual world.
And that isn't to say that I think the show's bad as a result of
Yeah.
it. I'm just worried now that
But-
the possibility now at least exists.
It's gonna
that they
be like
might just
Episode
leave it.
8 or
Yeah.
10, they're gonna drop the whole like the mainframe is the villain and they're just brainwashing the androids into thinking
Well, because also
I
it
don't
sounds...
think that's what's gonna happen though, because I feel
There's going to be a big thing with the mainframe
well, like
people.
they kind of indicated that there is a way to work underneath them without them knowing, because when that guy had a meeting about the final battle,
Yeah.
which apparently is just a mass slaughter of the people.
Which is weird.
Yeah, but
Calling the human
Well,
population.
the NPCs. They're killing the NPCs.
they're killing everyone. They're killing the players too.
Except like a certain...
They're killing the
of a
players'
They're
certain-
wiping the
characters.
players, but the players come back.
Yeah, they're killing the
They
But
always
they're
said there's
only
a zero.
allowing-
There's like
they're
a
only
0%
allowing
chance of
S-class
surviving.
players to go in though as well. But like it was weird because they indicated that they had these meeting rooms where no one would be able to hear or understand, like because there was that one conversation with the one dude where he's like, hey, why aren't you going into the battle as well? And he's like, I'm not going because this is just a death trap kind of deal.
Yeah.
And literally at the end he goes, this, what we talked about does not leave this room, indicating that they do have spots where the big guy can't hear you.
Because the conversation with Mikey when he started cheating was in a room like that.
Yes and no, because they indicated they were talking about cheating. Then they never actually announced that he was cheating. He just got really good really fast.
Oh yeah.
And they found that conversation because they were talking about it in the game.
Yeah.
About like, oh, this is how
Yeah,
people
that was the
cheat
in-game
by
conversation,
doing,
but like
by
they had an out-of-game conversation
taking
too.
actual pain, like yeah.
Yeah. Which is also weird. How do androids feel pain?
It's.
I mean, maybe...
you can make something
Unless they're
feel
cyborgs.
They're cyborgs. I'm pretty sure.
Well, whatever it is, it's definitely an artificial.
I'm pretty sure they
intelligence.
called them cyborgs.
Yeah, because I think they said like they took
But that might just be an incorrect call because that.
Well, I think it's because what they said was humans turned themselves into cyborgs or something.
Nah, the humans made them.
Yeah, humans made them, and
Yeah,
then
that's what I'm
they're
saying. They
taking
Well,
made
over.
themselves into cyborgs.
They might have done that.
Maybe
but we'll
that.
see.
We're
And then
not
like the
sure.
humans died off.
However,
Like it's whatever this green look like. Just things that are green are important in this world, and I don't know why.
Oxyon?
Oxyon, and then the thing in the head.
Speaking of that, I
When
feel
they cut
like...
the guy open, it was a green like glowing orb thing.
Oh yeah, the brain.
The
that,
brain
like,
like that.
when they scrap someone, they
Yeah.
like take the brain, throw the body away or
Yeah.
whatever.
I think they're just basically taking like that's like their brain and they're just wiping it and just
Or
putting it in a
the-
new
I mean,
body.
Well, probably, but like,
I mean, they do consume.
which is our
oxygen.
theory that they turn them into like the worker class.
I mean, okay, I am a little bit concerned because, like, again, either a lot is gonna come to light and be explained very quickly, or
Season 2 is going to be announced, and we're going to get nothing until then.
I'm not because honestly,
Oh, I doubt it's
like,
going to get a
the
second
ga- like,
season. Most originals
we're-
don't get second
as of
seasons.
now, our running theory is that the game setting or the real world setting, whatever it is basically just a farming operation to get the resource Oxyon. But like so many of the things that like the outside Android world forces on the game world to do, like this fake final battle, that doesn't seem like an efficient farming operation to me, like at all.
It
Like that
kind
doesn't-
of does, but kind of doesn't. Like it's more like, hey, let's do this so we can keep our weapons useful. But the only times they're actually like they actually gain anything more is when they're like, it's a large monster. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's weird because like in a game setting, I suppose you want like
the
experience like that. But honestly, if you were trying to make this like a farming
well-
institution, then you would like want like most people to just grind.
If it's
like,
also like a
medium-
sport to them,
Yeah, well, they're
and
trying.
they might feel like, well, the viewers are getting bored because the top players are just winning. So we're going to kill off the top players.
Yeah, that
So the
might
rookies
be,
now have a chance
That
to...
might be a thing, actually.
Yeah, it's like the rookies are so low
Hence the
down, they're
event.
not going to be able to rise. So they want to wipe out the good players and get a new, fresh-faced roster.
Right.
I mean,
It's like a TV show that kills off its cast. It's like, now a new cast.
it
It's
does
the Hunger Games.
now. Okay,
It's Power Rangers.
I am very interested to
That's
see
it.
where this
They
goes.
don't kill them, though.
But
I know, they don't kill them off, but
it does appear. It does appear that the character drama isn't dependent upon all those questions being answered.
correct.
Which is what I'm saying when I mean like they might just leave it be. Like, and I don't think they will, but because there's so much more time and they're probably gonna tell us. But if for some reason they just wanted to stop the plot development and
Right.
like not explain the world building and just end it here, but then have character drama play out between people. they could, and then just leave us in the dark about the rest of the world. And I mean, I suppose that'd be good, but I wouldn't like it. I'm hoping that doesn't happen, but I'm worried that it will, and I'm hoping.
We will see.
I doubt they're gonna just completely dead drop the world building they've been doing though.
No,
Okay.
it's they've been building this
hope.
world way too
I
too
really
much
hope,
to
Yeah.
because
be
I have a lot of hope for this.
because I don't think it's actually bad writing. I think there's actually a plot and story behind it because
Yeah,
they
plus-
explain because they're not just jumping character. I mean they're kind of doing jumping the main character.
I want to bring up this point. If you want to think about it from a production standpoint, this is an original series.
True.
They don't greenlight original series that aren't thought out.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like it's not manga based?
Yeah, it's not based on anything. It's an original series.
Oh, I did.
Unless it's Charlie and the Franks, I don't know what happened with that. I think they had a great idea at first, and
just
then
gave up.
and aliens. Wait, what?
Well, dude, I mean,
Way too late into the series.
I mean,
But-
they probably just accepted Trigger's clout. And just,
Yeah.
I mean they're
Oh,
indicating.
I think it would have been like they had like
But-
half the series right now.
See, what I think it could also be is that the AIs are actually like kind of what Johnny's thinking is they actually are humans
or were humans.
or were humans at one point, but the mainland, like the upper world or upper realm, whatever they call it, was destroyed, and that's the only place they can be, and like the AIs are just kind of there, and the chips are like a mind control almost thing, but I don't know. I mean
Yeah.
they also threw in that whole Michael character who disappeared and died. And Mikey, yeah.
Oh yeah, that was weird. That was that.
Normally they don't give characters names if they're just gonna kill them off that quickly.
Yeah.
So
Well, they said he is gone, but they recommissioned the other people that were involved.
Oh yeah, they sent
But he was not
No, they-
decommissioned and recommissioned.
They sent
Yeah.
them to a correctional
Yeah,
facility.
exactly.
Correctional
yeah.
facility. Like they decommissioned Mikey, correctional facility the others, but he's the only person who stayed as he was
he stayed as he was
because
he
I'm a
was
bug hunter.
Yeah,
'Cause he was
Because
asleep,
we don't
yeah.
actually know what they look like after they do things to you.
Yeah. So another thing that kind of hints at like I think not all of the fighter people are actually like players. They're like AI or not NPCs.
Yeah.
Is because when she goes up to that one person, the girl you like, is just like, I'm a bug. And they don't like question her or anything. They're
Yeah,
like, what does that
they
mean?
They didn't question that
Wait,
at
you-
all.
Okay, I talking about
Like,
the main girl
the
or
main-
the
The
best
main girl,
Yeah.
she goes up to
Like the main girl,
The
she
girl
goes,
that I like is the big girl.
Yes.
Okay.
But
The
she
main girl goes
she
up to
went
her.
up to her. She went to the
Okay,
big
okay,
girl and was
alright.
like,
I'm
like,
a-
why aren't you part of this
Oh,
whole
yeah, and then
thing?
she just says
I'm
and
a
she's
bug.
like, yeah, I'm a bug.
And she's like, cool.
And it's like, what does that mean? It's like, well, I'm insignificant. Well, if you're a bug, then they're boogers. That whole
Yeah.
joke was like,
yeah, I remember. Yeah.
she didn't question like, what do you mean you're a bug? You're an error in the computer program. She's like, what do you mean by bug?
yeah,
And...
indicating they know
Also,
what
bug
they
was in
are.
quotes
Yeah, it's true.
because I think they said literally in English bug.
Yeah, they didn't say
Yeah.
mushi or like or mushishi or whatever. They
Mushi
didn't-
mushi.
that-
Muchichi.
or they didn't say the word that would normally be used as bug.
Bug, yeah.
They said bugu.
True.
Which they just I don't know what I mean. I suppose that's specific enough that they wanted to use the English. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
No,
I
but,
think
like,
that's what
And
they're.
it's things like that make me confused because I was under the impression that all like the fighters or the power were the players and were like the
Yeah.
outside people, but now they're not because they don't know what a bug is. And I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, and now there's just the whole extra like bonus level extra thing, event thing that everyone's going out to die. Like they're
Right.
literally going out and they say, "Oh, this is going to be our last meal," like yada yada. They know they're going out to die.
right,
Like
which is weird because like have
Yeah, he did say last meal.
yeah,
that-
he
this is
does.
the la-
Yeah.
now.
Well, I
obviously-
thought no, he said last meal before the last battle.
No, he said this is our last like this is my last food.
Now, here's
like
the
kind
thing
of
that-
deal. Like why are you eating this because
Yeah,
this is
it's
my last
true.
food?
Now,
I think
obviously,
that might have
all
been a
the
bad translation because we meant it was last meal before the last battle.
Maybe, but I don't know.
obviously all the fighters are gonna die. We assume.
Yes.
Like, what about like the farmers and like the?
Oh, the civilization's gonna still survive.
Well, they
The
need
base
those
won't
So what
die.
about so
because what they're only sending out S class.
right?
Yeah.
They said any A and lower aren't allowed to go.
Okay.
They're also sending them out to a
so-
nest, meaning
and now-
it's not going to move and
Apparent-
chase them.
Apparently, this
Yeah.
event has happened before. Like this final battle
Yeah.
event has happened before. So there's never been survivors in the civilization.
They're saying that whatever this creature that's causing the smog kind of kills people, and they haven't been able to defeat it, kind of deal.
Okay, so they all just die.
Yes, supposedly.
That's one of those questions.
It's
that
gonna be
I'm hoping-
It's one of those questions that gets brought up in episode X and then doesn't get answered until the next
Right.
episode.
And I mean, yeah, I'm not worried about it, but I'm just like, if they address it, it'll be good. But if they leave it
So
hanging, it'll be a big.
here's the question, Johnny. Because you know it's gonna be like an apocalyptic event. Do you think any of the people are gonna survive?
Yeah, I think so.
I think
well,
the
'cause
main character's gonna survive because
Yeah. The main character's already like a bug in the system that's alive.
Yeah.
Like her character premise is
Yeah.
bug in
Or
the system.
will they
She might-
kill
she
her
might be
off
the
to piss off the main character?
she might kill your character. She might end up killing her.
Yeah. I
Um,
think my favorite character's gonna die. she's got death flags written all over her.
Wait,
she's-
Dog Girl's gonna die in this show? What?
you know,
I mean, well, she's basically like
Crossers? What?
Oh my god. I mean, those three triplets are definitely gonna die too. Are definitely gonna.
yeah. Oh yeah, Mindy Minnie and whatever the other one was.
Craig.
Yeah, right?
No, okay, but like, no, they're definitely all gonna die, except for like the main. Most of them are gonna die, but I feel like a lot of them are gonna survive because like something's gonna happen. Someone's gonna do something that they're not supposed to.
Is the girl gonna kill the monster that's supposedly unkillable? Because she's a bug in the system
honestly,
It's
already.
either that or
Honestly,
it's gonna be
I
the
wouldn't
one
even say
guy
that.
kills it. Like it's gonna be the main dude kills it to save her.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even say that. I would say there's gonna be like places that you're not supposed to go, like
She sees something that she wasn't supposed to.
Because like headquarters gives you like like the people up in the room with all the screens, like they give you the directions. I guess they tell them to go or not to go.
Well, it is in a cave, so there might be like a corridor that wasn't mapped or something.
Right, and she's gonna go somewhere, find something significant. I think she's
Mhm.
gonna, which A is gonna take her out of the battle,
Yeah.
so probably survive. B, find something important
Yeah.
to probably reveal
Yeah.
what's going on.
So I think at this point, though, it is 100% confirmed at this point. Deca-Dence is the real world.
Oh yeah,
Deca-Dence is
It's
yeah.
not actually
Yeah.
a video game. It is
yeah.
Yeah, it's
some
not-
way they just what
Yeah.
Earth has become.
So
Yeah.
everything's real. There is no virtual world in this show.
Yeah. Well, there's the virtual world, but Deca-Dence
To-
is not the
yeah.
virtual world.
Well,
yeah,
no-
Decadence is the shit.
What they call
Well, no.
Decadence is the real world. What's left over
but
of the
like
real world.
but the cyborgs, the world of the cyborgs that looks all cartoony, that's still real too because that's their society.
yeah.
To them, it's real.
Well, no, it is real for them.
For them.
Everything's physical.
Yeah, everything is
Everything
physically
that-
real. It's just
everything that we're
depending on
seeing-
what standard you are originally.
Everything in
Yeah.
the show is physical. There's no digital world like in SAO, the all the stuff inside the game, it's not physical. It's digital.
Yeah.
But in the real world, that's physical. Everything here is physical. There is no dive. It's
Or-
everything is physical. The robots in the world in
Are
their
the-
world getting scrapped, physical. Decadence, physical. Like it's all.
Are the robots actually like physical robots in the real world? And when they go into that virtual world, they're just plugging back into their mainframe. And that's just a cloud system for them.
I mean, personally, it would make. I mean, okay, it would make more sense if the robot world was the digital world, because that would make it easier to explain how
But the robots are just
How
going
to
into
top
sleep
down.
mode
how
and
they're able
uploading
to
their consciousness.
how they're able to dive into human bodies.
Because they have
Yeah.
robot bodies in
Yeah.
the real world
Yeah.
that get destroyed, so they have to
Right.
start over in a
or
new body.
if the robot world is basically the cloud, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
like they're all digital entities.
Which makes sense because they say like when you die you have to restart from zero. It's like, did they just give you a new body? Is it just at zero
Yeah,
though?
it probably is just like the body goes to sleep or drops or something like that, and then the microchip turns on, the body wakes up, kind of deal.
Alive.
Like it might literally just be dead bodies, but there is a world where you can change skin colors and stuff. Like there was that whole
Yeah.
world.
So they're
True.
building new bodies.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah.
the in
Like
between.
they're cyborg bodies.
yeah.
Ah man.
So they're human
questions.
questions need to be answered.
There's so many questions. Why? Come on, Decadence.
I want to binge this show so bad.
When it's done.
no,
No,
like,
just because
I
he
want
wants
to
to
do
binge
it
it to
now
get to know the
because I don't
answers.
want to wait 8 weeks.
Oh.
This is why Johnny doesn't do episode by episode. He hates it.
I mean, I do it with one show.
My hero. Attack on Titan.
Hajime no Ippo, bro.
Oh yeah.
That's the only show that I watch episode by episode. Anyway,
Really? You watched episode?
Yeah.
Because when I watched, I
haven't
just
known.
watched it arc by arc.
No, I do
We have,
episode by episode.
we have My Heroes, and we got Decadence, and we got Ranman, and
No, but like, it's gonna be 8 weeks, and I'm not sure if I can make it. And
You can do it. I believe in you. There's
Well,
gonna.
yeah.
I feel. I
it's gonna
do
be
feel like in the
October.
next 2 episodes, because generally that verge of episode 7
right.
is generally where something start getting
Yeah.
darker or turn in some way where there's something is revealed.
And then episode 10 through 12 is the climax
Yeah.
where it's
So I'm waiting.
all the questions have been answered.
So we're
It's just
only
more
like
of
2-3 weeks away from an answer because I know for a fact because this is a big event. Like this event is a big event and something.
this
She's
is going
going
be
to learn something.
the end of this event's probably going to be the big
This is
tipping point,
This is
the turning
Fate
point.
Summer Swimsuit event, boys. This is
Exactly. Now you get
Which
it.
part? Part 1 or part 2? Because there's always
both
two parts.
Top
brah.
and bottom.
Oh, so we're stuck on an island that's 1,000 years in the future. Then we're stuck on an island that's 1,005 years in the future. Got it.
Yes, exactly. Now you get it. And then so there's not really much happened.
Or we're racing.
The one
racing
dude
again.
obviously doesn't want the girl to go. He stabbed her thing.
Oh yeah,
Said
but then she
no.
got more because she
bought
borrowed
a new
money
one.
from. She borrowed
Yeah.
money from what's her name?
after
After, like,
your favorite
deciding
girl,
to be
smoker chick.
I know, right? And I mean, honestly, I'm kind of surprised that he didn't lock her up. I expected it to get a little more dark, by
trying to
I
stop
thought,
her.
because okay, so he destroyed her gear, but there's more.
Why
gear
did he
out there.
destroy her arm then?
I know, right?
It's
The
a
thing-
replaceable arm, but it would take a while to replace it because he was the only
Yeah.
person who knew how to build
Because he
it.
kind of assumed that she wasn't
He assumed that she would take the hint.
she would take the hint and give up. Like your main supply of weaponry is gone.
But he didn't
Yeah.
even lock her up. He didn't even do anything. I expected him to lock her in a closet or put her in prison or something, something to truly
to
stop her.
truly stop her, yeah.
But not because she had to be in the battle. She has to.
She has to go. Well,
has to
she'd
make
be
it.
able to. I mean, in the animation, eventually she would have
Right.
escaped and done
But
something. But
she has to be there.
they wanted
Unhindered.
they wanted to give exactly.
Yeah.
They wanted to give some sort of character development to the
Right.
new 3 characters.
By the way, spoiler alert:
Also, he's
Oxy and milk don't mix. Oil and water, they just did not go
Also-
together. Just
and also our main
The
dude
Curdle Man.
is gonna be one of the legendary heroes that returns or spawns.
well, yeah, they already
mid-
said that.
Or no, I mean, so he's gonna spawn mid battle either
absolutely,
way.
he's definitely
So,
going to.
but
be a part of that.
he's probably just gonna ignore his thing and go find her.
yeah.
Oh my god! So they said there's going to be a bunch of heroes returning. Is
Yeah.
that the people they recommissioned?
Yeah, those are the
They sent to the recommissioned
Yeah,
pretty
characters.
sure those are
Probably,
the rankers. The rankers, because the ranker program or the ranker group.
Are we
going
gonna
to
get Mikey back?
Oh my god.
We don't know about Mikey.
Yeah,
I know.
Mikey got tossed. That's
I
the
know.
issue.
I mean, I'm gonna assume
Mikey's
that that's what it is.
body got tossed. They kept the green
they
scrapped-
did
thing.
keep the
scrapped,
they
he
kept
got
the
scrapped.
brain. Yeah.
Yeah,
I assume that's who it is because I mean,
which if they
I'm
are,
assuming that Mikey is the girl.
if they are
That's what I was
androids,
thinking.
cyborgs, whatever you want to call them, android cyborgs, that's their brain. So maybe it was there's only a limited number of those, so they just wipe that and then put in a new body. It's it's a
limited
new
number of
person.
brain units.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, or it could just be honestly they may.
Or
not
if they
even-
hit some storage capacity where they can't make new people, but they can wipe the
Yeah,
data
wipe
and
it and redo it. Yeah, reuse
they
it.
can repurpose a person.
well, yeah,
Purpose the brain. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's like wiping
get
a hard
that.
drive.
Yeah,
and,
it's changing. It's making a new hard drive. It's kind of deal. Just
like
like here,
wiping
get
out
rid
all-
of that.
like
Put,
just-
put it
yeah.
back in. Yeah.
Now help me out here. Obviously, the final battle is supposed to be unbeatable for the current ranking,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
but the returning heroes are supposed to be coming back. Are they supposed to beat it, or are they going in to die as well?
They're literally going in knowing they're going to die.
No, I mean
Yeah.
the returning
I've-
heroes.
So-
I think
Obviously the rest of the rankings and all
Maybe.
those low people are gonna die.
So the way
but
they-
the returning heroes that
Yeah.
are supposed to come in as the big event, are they gonna die too?
Yes.
possibly.
the-
I think it's more of just a
The way I s-
restart kind of
Yeah.
situation.
Okay.
So the way I see it is, this is the final nest. This
Yeah.
is like
Right.
all the gold will all come from this. So that's what the NPCs are being told, at least.
right.
So if it dies, literally the war ends. They can leave their confinement and they can
they
go
can
and
save themselves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey.
Welcome to the podcast. We're talking about anime.
Yeah.
Ooh,
we also have
Right,
a
you're
weird
not
guy
even
in
on
chat
camera.
asking us to take off our clothes.
Okay.
true.
Nice.
Wow. Way to have an extra shirt.
Two
How are you
extras.
not hot right now?
I'm always hot.
Okay.
Okay.
No. Go to jail.
Go to jail. Do not turn around. Do not.
Do not collect $200. Do not-
Ooh. Yes.
Oh.
Johnny, turn around. You don't want to see this.
I
The
don't-
Hxeros power's too much.
I don't want to see that.
Should have known you were alive.
You
Yeah.
can't kill us that easily.
Sorry.
You kill you very easily.
Just as sexy as
Yeah,
Colton.
but not the way you tried before.
I'll just suffocate you in my butthole.
You don't think I can eat my way out?
I'm full of it. Nope.
Dang it.
No.
Depends on how clean. You think you can breathe through his the intestines? No, I tried.
Toxic, man. It'll be 29 years of backed upness.
It's simple. I just keep blowing, and eventually you're gonna get.
Oh yeah.
Infect yourself.
I forgot that's how old you.
He's almost 30.
I thought you were already.
He's got 16 days till then. 15 days till then.
Look at him. That already? Damn.
I know.
I'm panicking.
I know things.
Anyway, food's done. That's what I was told to come down and get here.
Okay.
Thank you.
Cool. We'll be done in like 15 minutes. Love you.
Love you too.
I'll marry you later.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So, speaking of Deca-Dence, why that segue in Raman? Though?
What about that segue to Ron? The worst segue every time.
Okay. Can we just agree?
Which
that-
is
was
sad because the
in
show
it.
has a
It was
segue.
in it this
Okay,
time.
Colton, can you just take the hit for the team every time and make the bad segue every time?
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
can you just do it?
Yeah.
Like I know you like doing
Yes.
it, so can you do it and
Yeah.
just
That is Colton's joke. That
Okay.
is his pun.
Okay, so can we talk about the fact that like all the racers like,
Ramon's finally getting interesting,
Well,
like more interesting.
Right?
They got to the race
Well,
finally.
they introduced characters.
Yeah.
like I'm sorry, Crazy TJ
Gil the Butcher,
Crazy TJ.
who by the way
and-
Yeah.
and what's
wasn't
the other-
actually a great butcher, but he did kill a guy once.
Okay, the two gunslingers. I know those the two gunslingers have a rivalry of some kind, but like I don't want either of them to die.
Frickin' dodging masters.
I don't want any of them to die because I think they're great. Because Crazy TJ is fun.
Oh, I just love that boombox record player.
Like
Right?
the period
It's like
appropriate
straight up
boombox.
like
Just carrying a
flower head
phonogram and-
boombox. Oh, it's beautiful.
That was great. I
that
appreciate
guy's not wearing formal
I
wear.
also enjoy. I heard there was
a
a
dress code.
dress code. This good enough? Yeah.
That guy's just as ridiculous as me. Let me in too.
And then like he oddly compliments Appare's hair.
Appare.
Like,
Well, yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
I love your hair, bro. Like it was. What was
Well,
the
because he also
thing?
has dreadlocks. He has crazy hair too.
Yeah. Because it was funny because he got like, when Crazy TJ like legitimately starts talking and then like the guy's just like, you're stupid. Like
He's like, stop it, please.
he's like, just stop. Like you're dumb. You're not gonna beat me in a race, kind of deal. Like straight up was like, first thing he said was like, I like you. Come on. Like,
Let's go. Let's drink. Okay, and
Then we have
which is why I hope that like
weird roadhog combo over here.
I hope
with-
that
Gil
like
the
okay,
Butcher.
they're the
Yeah.
ones that can die because they're the ones that seem really serious about like the ulterior motives.
Gil?
yeah. Well, they're
no, those two.
I did enjoy
like,
that line. It's
those
like if
two are
someone dies
prob-
today, they didn't deserve to be in the race tomorrow.
Okay, no, those two are the ones that are clearly like involved with the ulterior motives, and they're the ones that can die. But like people like Crazy TJ and the other gunslinger, and what? Oh my god, I'm trying to think of the other names.
Jing.
Jing.
Oh, the other cool racers. I hope they don't die.
I just don't want
There's
anyone to
Al.
die.
I don't want them to
There's
die.
also
I just
Al.
want like I want the race to be cool and fun and epic, but like I don't want them to die because they're all cool
Wait.
people.
Oh no, never mind. I was gonna say, is Al the only person driving solo? I was like, no, Jing's also driving solo. I think Crazy
Yeah.
TJ was.
And apparently,
I
like,
thought he
also-
was gonna have like a posse
Also, I
with
love
him, but
how
he
Jing
didn't.
has her own car now.
Yeah,
Like,
well, she got the car.
But like Appare should like be like credited
it,
with
yeah.
her. If she wins, Appare at this point should be sponsoring her. Like she should be like a sub sponsor. She should be a sub sponsoree of them.
Yeah, but he didn't make her car. He just fixed it for her.
Well, he fixed it from nothing. It was she literally pushed it dead into his garage.
Yeah, legitimately.
True.
Legitimately, she's like, a
Yeah.
mile back, it died.
But that was for that.
Like,
But that was for that race. It's been customized since, which clearly
By
had to
him.
been
by
her.
him.
By
No,
him.
No, it was Appare who built it and made it running again.
But did he re-customize it after that
Yes,
race?
he did. It
Yeah.
was all
Did he?
him.
Yeah.
It was entirely him. Which-
Yeah,
So
and
like
then, like-
literally,
Because
she
they
had-
never said that.
So, well,
Well,
she's part of his crew.
No,
I mean,
the reason why he worked on it was because it's like, oh, this is like the first gasoline car. Like I want to figure out how this works.
Right.
Oh yeah,
Like,
because their car's still steam powered.
yeah, like how he's saying like, oh, it won't be running off of steam power much longer.
right.
kinda
They were
deal.
giving all the gallon capacities of all the cars, and like they don't even list the gallon capacity
for
like,
well.
for like.
Well,
Because
if
Appare-Ranma
you
is like,
watch-
oh, we don't know.
You watch during the party,
like,
they're
we
like,
have-
and then we have this car that still not finished. Like,
I mean, technically, the gallon capacity would be how much coal you have on board,
yeah,
because it's like so.
But
Which they were still shoveling coal into that, by the way,
They
and
were-
winding it up.
yeah. They were indicating. They also indicated there's pit stops and stuff like that, and they're all
Yeah.
like, we
yeah,
should
with
skip.
gas though, not coal. So
Well, no, just pit stops of stuff.
I mean, like
They did indicate that it was going to be mostly for gas.
They did say that, yes.
Because like anything else that was anywhere else
tot-
that had gas was just so far out of the way.
I totally bet the
You're
transition.
gonna drive it more than 8 hours.
There's gonna be
too.
a transition at some point, like probably later on in the arc, where like he's gonna turn it into a gas car. He's gonna be like abandon the steam.
I don't
go with gas.
I don't think he's going with
'Cause he has-
steam. I think he's straight up just gonna be like, I'm gonna wind this thing up all day. Like,
Yeah, but they did. There was a part where they show the other guy, not Appare, the samurai guy, which I'm blanking out his name.
training.
No, dumping coal into it,
He was
Consummate?
dumping coal into it. Yes, he was still
which would
making it
indicate that
steam
there's
power.
still a steam component to
Yeah,
it.
no, there still is.
But
like,
they're gonna run
yeah.
out of coal, and they're not.
Well, it could be a hybrid gas coal. Like when they can use
Do you want a bomb? Because that's how you get a bomb.
2 engines.
2 engines.
Because
I
it
mean,
might
did you
be more
not
efficient
see-
just
I mean, Appare's plan in 90% of the time is well,
fire it.
just
Oh, yeah,
destroy
like
the vehicle
Oh yeah,
to win.
oh yeah, emergency acceleration. You mean like launching it out of a cannon? Like
You mean
You
all I
mean-
have to do is
you
finish
did
that-
see the cannon that was clearly on there? It's just gonna be like, okay, get in.
oh yeah, the back wheels. No, that's just a cannon.
You're the smallest. Go in.
What's the name of the Native American kid? It's Hototo.
It's Hototo. Yeah.
Hototo, get in. You're the lightest. They never said the car had to cross.
They
This
just
is
said
true.
the
They just said
racer.
one of the racers.
Put on your wolf cape.
And also again, lack of confirmation.
Such a fancy
lack of
gate.
lack of confirmation for Hototo, but the casualness with which like this episode someone called him a little boy and he didn't deny it.
He got a little frustrated.
He
though.
got
Yeah.
frustrated, but I feel like they're pushing it towards the fact that he's young,
Oh, the
not
thing
the
is,
fact that he's a boy.
Yeah.
It's less vague now.
Yeah. It was like
I'm not 100% sure, but I am willing to say that
He is a
70%.
man.
It was
or a boy.
70%.
it was definitely one of the
sure
like the
that's a
race.
male.
It was one of the race officials that called him like a boy or a child. But when he got offended when the other guy they're in the car called him a child, I was like, stop calling me that. Because he's been correcting him, like, stop calling me that.
Yeah.
I'm like,
But he's being polite to the guy because he didn't want to get kicked out of the party when there's
Yeah.
a guy he wanted to question.
point being though, I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure that Hototo is a male,
Yeah.
which fits.
In
It fits
the
it
aesthetic
fits
of this
the
world.
aesthetic. It's still the trap wagon, but it's not like, or it's not the. It's trap Shota. It's show trap
Trap.
Shota wagon.
Shota wagon. It's the Shota wagon now.
Now if
boys.
they have coal traps
It's-
on the wagon, it will be the trap wagon again.
No, the whole thing's
Yeah.
the whole thing's a coal trap. Well, because it's
Which, by the way, coal traps would not work because I've seen the tires the other cars had. They're not taking out any tires with those.
Did you get my joke?
Yes.
Yes.
It's a coal trap.
Yeah, we got it.
Yes.
It's
yes.
coal.
Because
Okay,
Colton.
All right.
I get it.
All right.
But if under enough heat and
It wasn't
pressure,
funny,
it'd be diamond
Johnny.
traps.
I know it wasn't funny. You're gonna see it. You're gonna hear it anyway. Oh my god. No.
Sure. I can't deny that. But yeah, so race is just happening. We
Yeah.
revisited episode 1.
Oh,
and we're
and,
calling it good.
Yeah. And also I mean I didn't think this was a big prediction, but apparently the garage owner
Is
Jing's
is
garage
definitely
owner
a part
is
of it,
definitely
yeah.
a part of their crew, or
Mhm.
he might be part of her crew.
It's her crew,
It's
actually,
her
yeah.
crew.
which was super cool. Glad he's back. I was hoping that he would show up and be more supportive. 'Cause
Yeah.
that was kind of what he was working into.
They
Happy for
definitely
him.
wrote him like he's gonna be
a supportive
a
role.
supportive character because he was there from her introduction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. This is true. He was the first person she ever talked to. Like we saw her talk to, like on the garage, like in
Yeah.
the garage. So that made sense.
Because he treats her as he does treat her as a mechanic. He's not like women
Yeah,
have no
she-
place on the race. He's like,
yeah.
you're the she's a
Yeah,
mechanic.
she was building them stuff and stuff with that was all she was doing was being a mechanic or cleaning and doing stuff like that.
Damn car.
Because
'Cause
she
it's
had the
so far
tools
beyond.
and she didn't
Oh
have the tools.
yeah, he said you can't use anything in our garage. You have
Yeah.
to do it on your own, and she didn't own her own tools.
Yeah.
That's called okay. So she's not a mechanic. She's basically,
She's an apprentice.
Yeah.
apprentice.
Yeah.
I feel like an apprentice would still have their own tools, but still.
Yeah, but she's a Chinese woman in the mechanics
true.
world.
They're
and,
trying to be
I
all
highly doubt she's
sexist.
getting. Honestly, she might not be being paid. Like
This is true.
she was like the dude's child or the adopted child.
Yeah.
No, she had parents.
She was adopted by that dude.
The
That dude is her
racetrack owner or
Yeah,
her father?
racetrack owner.
No, she had parents. They
no,
showed
yeah,
her
Colton
parents.
was right. She, we did see that she had parents, like both like Asian parents.
She's like waking up in her parents where they're like, "Oh, going to your job?" Yeah.
Uh,
I kind of zoned out what they exactly
Yeah.
said,
Because
but they
that's
did
because
show her parents.
We only see them once. They're literally like so insignificant. Like we see,
Yeah.
we see the garage owner more than her parents.
Yeah.
So like clearly he's the bigger role.
Yeah.
And-
they're not supportive. They're the supportive Asian family.
Yeah.
ooh.
You're not a doctor. Get out of the house.
F in the chat for Jing's parents.
Okay.
F in the chat for Jing's parents.
Get the fuck out. Okay. All right.
Johnny's conclusion: he has realized who Quad Comatic is.
Did you just get that?
No, I knew who you were.
Okay.
You literally told me the name like 3 weeks ago.
I was like, I'm trying somehow forgot this.
You said first of all, you asked me by name.
Yes. But we call you Johnny all the time, and episode 1 is called The Horny Johnny.
This is true.
And Cruwu.
Also, you spelled my name in the
With
most
an H.
cringe way possible.
Oh
an
yeah, I
H.
did. And I just spelled the autocorrect.
Autocorrect is cringe. That's what
Right.
it is.
But with that, see you next week.
Hope you enjoyed.
Love
See you next time.
Yeah, right.
Yada,
It's
yada.
very short episode today, but
Yeah,
you know,
so-
actually it wasn't that short. It was 50
Short
minutes.
episodes for
Yeah.
quick episodes.
Yeah, send them off. Do whatever you want.
That's you. You open, you end.
Send them off. Okay, fine. Well, time to get naked.
And channel gun.
Adios. Goodbye.